Alrighty, chat. How's it going? I see a Reverie and a Crimson. How are you two doing this evening? You guys ready for Act 3? I don't know if Act 3 is an AB, but yes, I am finally streaming tonight. I feel so bad for yesterday, but like, I was scheduled till 8, and then I found out that the closer was going to be alone, and I was like, I can afford to stay an extra hour. It's fine. It'll suck, but I'll just have to start the stream an hour late. And then by the time I was done, I was like, yeah, no. It was just a bad day in general. But today, much better day. I am here. I am ready. I should probably turn off the Spotify music. Are you ready? Is everybody excited? Because I know I am. Ooh, new title screen. New act means new title screen, and this time we get the red Grendel. Grendelzola. Act 3, one step closer to finding out who the Crimson Grendel is. That is true. That is true. Allie, welcome in. Thank you for second person in chat. How are you doing this evening, Allie? Thank you for Yoshi's. Excuse me. Gonna be courteous and wait just another minute or so while the ads finish up. I hope you're excited. I'm excited. What's in the archives? Oh, right, the Trails series history. That is a lot of stuff. We had the biggest betrayal since Seth Rollins. Yeah! I don't know who Seth Rollins is, but yeah, no, Swin, I'm like, although granted, with everything else that happened the other night and with how tired I was that night, Swin is, I had forgotten about what happened with Swin, but you are correct. Holy fuck, like, what the hell, Swin? Why would Swin do that to me? Especially given that he was like one of my main characters. He's like one of the main dudes that I stab people with. That's not cool, Swin. Not cool. It is time to begin Act 3. Welcome back to everybody from the ads. Are you ready? Are you ready? Everything we learned about Ren. Well, we knew everything about Ren, but we're reminded of everything about Ren and learned more about who Cross really was. Part of a group called the Shield, and after they were at the top, he turned on them and broke them up with a joined the... I see. Act 3, the Act of Gathering.
How did it end up like this? First Swin, now Nadia.
Honestly, if Swin left you, I can absolutely understand Nadia also leaving. That makes sense.
Everything. Sorry for bailing, and for not keeping my promise to help you. Love, Nana.
It's probably safe to assume that she went off looking for him, huh?
Yeah, she's looking out for him, like Estelle looked for Joshua.
Yes, there's no other explanation. It's been 5 days since he left. She's been brooding over it this whole time.
One can hardly blame her, given the circumstances of their parting.
Yeah, no, I can't blame her either.
Master, I learned a little more about what his deal is. That two-timing twerp thinks of him as a brother. But for Nadia, he actually was one.
She was adamant that it couldn't actually be him, but apparently, Swin wasn't so convinced.
I never dug that deeply back when I took on their request 2 years ago. A partner you've gone to the brink of death with. versus an older brother you were separated from before you even knew what was what. Maybe there's just no comparing the two.
I don't know.
But how is that any excuse to leave your partner inside with the enemy?
He referred to it as a way to atone. That word may hold more weight for him than any of us can even begin to imagine.
Because if I recall correctly from the 3 and 9 books, Swin thought that he had killed Ace. If I remember correctly.
At the end of the day, we can't just let things ride. Not with Swin, not with Nadia, and not with the 7 Genesees that were snatched out from under us.
Right, they're also gone. God! Sometimes playing video games while you're super tired makes you forget so much and remember so many other things.
Right. Thanks to Van, we did manage to hold on to this one, though.
True, that's the one that rewinds time. Can we get it to rewind us to a point before we lost the other Genesees, maybe?
That thing's been glowing ever since we got back to Edith, huh? Yes, only faintly, but it hasn't stopped. If I had to guess, it must be resonating with the other Genesees.
It's like, no, come back!
Which means they're somewhere in the capital. Any ideas on what the Garden Master's planning to do with them?
Something scummy, you can bet. Worst case scenario, it'll make Almada look like a Sunday school.
Damn.
He won't have any help from the Oathbreaker and those twisted twins, at least. For whatever that's worth.
Not much.
I've been
He
putting
still has
out some
Swin's help.
feelers on my end, but it's high time we made a real move.
Better to do so now, before it's too late to regret it.
Exactly, Katra.
Katra,
Also,
welcome
Katra's
back.
better. Yay!
I take it this means you've finished fortifying the network facilities?
Yes, it was the perfect task to ease me back into things. My strength returned a short time after. In fact, I feel better than ever now.
Good! Are you able to transform into that super, like, powerful angel on command? Because that would be really helpful.
Glad to hear it.
That was also something we learned last time. Ix and Yorda were, in fact, Dante's kids. Yeah, no, like, so many things happened. The things that I distinctly remember were Katra becoming an angel, revealing that Katra is both male and female, and learning more about who Cross actually was within Ren. I remember thinking that he was completely a figment of Ren's imagination, that all of them were, and that they were all there, like, just kind of as, like a psychosis thing. Like, they split off from her, and they kind of protected her that way. But, no, they were, in fact, real personalities from real people that were shoved into her brain. That's why Katra didn't want to go to the hot springs? Yes. Exactly.
Guess that means you're your old self again.
He sure is, Aaron.
Thank Adios for that. Did getting in touch with the professor help any?
Yes, that was the best medicine of all. Essie and I got to sit down and have a good talk with her.
You were right, Crimson. I don't know. I don't know if you accidentally spoiled things, or if that was just a theory that you had. I don't know. But I remember you were like, yeah, no, they were other kids, and I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure they're damaged fragments of her psyche that she, like, manifests as, like, imaginary friends. And you were like, oh god, that's way worse. And it turns out you were actually right.
Both about the secrets I'd been hiding for so long, and the small bit of angelic power I still have in me.
Yo, he still has angelic power? Hell yeah.
Don't forget, Katra, it's just as much a part of you as anything else. By facing the pain, you've come to realize that, as well as the fact that there are those whose hearts are always ready to accept you.
By learning to accept himself, Katra has opened himself to his persona. Katra can now summon Michael? Sure, Katra can summon Michael. That was the first angel name that I thought of.
Take this chance to consider the life you wish to lead, both as a researcher and as the person you are.
Explains why Catra dresses the way he does. Kind of.
And if you ever need
He just likes those
all
clothes.
you have to do is ask. We're here for you, Catra. And so are Van and all your other friends.
Who or what I am is up to me to define.
Exactly, Catra.
So I'm going to give it the consideration it deserves. Instead of rejecting this power, I'll make the most of it.
You're thinking more Gabriel? Gabriel also works.
Take what you cultivate and use it for the good of the world. A student of Professor Hamilton's can do no less.
There's a conviction behind your eyes now, Mr. Salesian.
On behalf of all of us at Arkwright Solutions, you have our support.
Besides, if you want to talk about strange powers, Van and I are in that same boat.
You know what? That is true. You have the power of Grimcat. Van has the power of the Grendel.
Yeah, the stronger they are, the more important it is to have a handle on them. I'm looking forward to seeing how far you take this.
Wherever you go, Theo and Zeros will follow.
Right. How could I ever forget? Thanks, you two.
I see the gang is all here.
Elaine,
Elaine! She's back! Yay!
let me guess. The Guild's intel network came up empty?
That's right. I couldn't find anything on either the Garden Master
Oh.
or Swin. At the same time, in the interest of caution against the Crimson Grendel, we can ill afford to disregard Arkwright Solutions operations.
True.
So, as was relayed earlier, I will once again be acting in concert with you.
Yes!
Off the books, of course.
She's back, Chet! We love Catcher no matter what he wears. Exactly, Crimson.
Elaine, it's good to have you with us.
Word is that one faction after another's been pouring into the capital after hearing the rumors going around. It's got the streets stinking to high heaven. Now that we have Catra again, there's no better time to act. We're gonna flush our enemies out of hiding, and bring back Swin and Nadia to boot. I've already asked Bermati to start gathering info. We can check in with him while mobilizing the rest of our contacts. You guys ready to roll?
Yes!
Catcher can now use the craft Exosia Ray. Can we finally go back into the gardens? Hey, hey, hey! Just popping in with an update from Marduk support. Further analyses has revealed a new floor of the Mercan Gartan, so go ahead and check it out when you get a chance, Kay. Can Swin and Nadia still join us? Let's find out. Maybe? No. I guess I can remove their equipment and all of their, presumably all of their, whatchamacallits too. Yes. I get the feeling they'll be rejoining our party at some point, so I don't really want to remove all of his stuff. And Nadia, I didn't really give a lot of stuff to anyways. I haven't really been using her. I haven't been using Leon at all. Let's swap you out for... There she is! Beautiful. No, not that one. Open slots. There we go. I can only open one of these. Damn. Apparently, we are 50% through and... Did I never do floor 6? I can't do floor 7 until I do floor 6, and I never did floor 6. Right! Because around the time that I discovered floor 6, it was, hey, you've got things to do. Oh, do I just want to do this now? Kind of. Yeah, might as well. Though, I also kind of want to open up all the stuff in the Mystic Cubes.
Okay, it's time for some fun. Here I go. Beginning analysis.
Use up all of these.
I did it! Not done yet. There you have target and on to the next. There you have it. Target and on to the next. There you target and on to the next. Forge attack on to the next. It's reactive. I did it. On to the next.
Will we get up to the full 250%? Yeah, and we still got 700 to go.
Forge attack not done yet.
We can end that there.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. We get so much Sepith. Disarm devices or slay monsters. Well, we want time quartz for more action. So we'll go this way.
Be careful moving in.
And we're looking to slay what size of monsters? Large monsters, of course.
Let's begin, shall we? I'll put an end to this. There! They blink now! Deploy charge! Let's tidy this mess up.
Been playing Genshin some. Cool.
That fight felt pretty good. Just what I'd expect of you, Elaine.
Hope you've been enjoying it. Oh yeah, so when I think I told you the other day that I was like willing to give Honkai another try.
Should we get to work?
And then it took forever to re-download. And then I don't remember what exactly happened, but yeah, it wasn't like fully working for me, so I'm like, you know what, let's just remove it from my PC. If I want to try it again, I'll install it on like PS5.
Keep it up. Understood. The Grim Light.
Ren and Elaine.
Now we're talking.
If only Laura were here.
Let's stay on the offensive. Try and see through this. Yeah. It's time.
Yeah, Jabberwock Arm feels like a fun spell to be casting right about now. For you too. Does that actually hit both of them? It does. Good.
Silvery.
You play it on PS5? Okay. For some reason, I thought you were going to say that you usually play it on your phone. And I'm just like, yeah, I get that's where it's like, quote-unquote, designed for, but I do not understand how you can have such a big game on mobile devices. And I don't even strictly mean big as in like long, I mean big as in like 50 plus gigabytes. I'm like, how? How? What are you weak to? Earth, water, time? I don't have Earth, water, or time on her. I've been playing it on PS5 since it was released 3 years ago. Oh, okay, okay. There we go. 2 large monsters defeated. Oh, I can get 2 action ones? Heck yeah. Eventually, I'll actually start doing stuff with those. Trading them in for action 2s and then eventually action 3s. But for now...
Watch out. I spot enemies. Treasure.
Nadia skill stone? Heck yeah. Skill stones for the girl that's not in my party. can I hit?
I like where this is headed.
Not while also doing that.
Let's stay on the offensive.
What about you? Can you hit everything while also still being connected? And not quite, but I can hit almost everything. She saw Machias' backstory. She's willingly hanging out with Machias? That's not normal.
I'll let you. Come, Potter Mutter.
Willingly doing anything with Machias is abnormal.
That's it. Let's go on, yes. There. Ha.
Oh. In what, chapter 2?
I can live with this.
You were a great help in that fight, Agnes.
I genuinely thought you meant that, like, she was hanging out with him to learn more about him. I'm like, who on earth is willingly hanging out with Machias? Oh, in Heimdall, that's chapter 5. Okay, she's further in the game than I would have expected.
Treasure.
Only 4 chests in this, zone.
We still have a ways to go. Stay alert.
We don't need
Out! That enemy looks strong.
big dudes.
Show me what you've got.
Inevitable struggle!
This is it. Next one.
This could get tricky.
There. Still got more.
The next one.
Best song in the series.
We're not done. Deploying shark.
Sadly, I don't think it's very realistic for me to try to get
Don't hold anything back.
everything.
Show them your stuff, Elaine. Light. Cut the dark. We'll win. Wings. Guide me.
Silver Will is a very close second, Crimson, but Inevitable Struggle is the superior song,
Asteria.
in my opinion, at least.
You're next, Shizuna. I'll aid you. Try and see through this. Yeah. It's time. There we go. A chance.
I'll take you on.
Wow, rude. Oh, yay, we resisted blind when we're about to cast a spell, and therefore it doesn't matter if we're blinded or not.
There. You're next, Shizuna. Here it comes. There. Silver wins.
There we go.
All in a day's work.
Impressive as always, Shizuna.
I guess I do need to actually kill small monsters. I can't just ignore all of them and go for the chest yet.
Still got more. Now, let's close it.
I don't know why I decided to start halfway through the song this time, but whatever. Still the best song in the series. Do, 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 do.
Understood. 511.
I love this song so much.
A chance. There. Huh. That's it. Ren.
If I recall correctly, the first time you actually even hear this song is during the Yin fight in the tower. Or maybe not during the fight, but like right before the fight. Yeah. Oh, I guess there's 2 of these. Yeah, we'll just go with the Tyrrell Balm.
This feels
That
pretty
looks like a
great.
nice
You may
chest.
be strong, Shizuna, but I won't lose to you. There's a ton of
The
them.
rivalry between
get to
Elaine and
work?
Shizuna is great.
This is it. Down. If we act now, we can win.
There it goes into inevitable struggle again, chat. Where's the partner? There we go.
Stay on guard.
Goodbye.
Show them your stuff, Elaine. Light.
You had your appointment for disability, so I had to act like I didn't understand anything.
Cut down my enemy. Cut the dark. On yes. I like where this is headed. Activating drive. Do forgive me, but you weren't invited.
Canes to get something to drink, wearing a new One Piece shirt, and the girl said her daughter would love it, and she loves One Piece. She met the voice actor for Chopper. That is pretty dope.
There's still much I have yet to learn. Oh, wow. What a nice little chest. You're next, Shizuna.
Bring out somebody else's best break.
Now then, let's do this.
Is the girl that waited on you? Ah!
There! Behold! Zero's gleam!
I see.
Show them your stuff, Elaine! Elaine! Too slow!
Ow. Rude.
It's time! Zypha, activate! Ha! On yes!
Ha. Despite it being the slower spell, I've got so much action on, or so much cast speed on Anya's.
I can live with this. Great going, Anyas.
I will say I don't mind One Piece spoilers because I'm probably not going to be watching One Piece, at least not anytime soon.
Watch out. I spot enemies.
Oh wait, no, map. Follow the map.
Oh, goodies for the taking.
More Nadia skill stones, chat. Aren't we so excited for Nadia
now
stones?
For a fun fight.
Go this way for more new
Let's
enemies.
keep pressing on.
Is a spoiler because they were little. He got separated from Ace and Luffy and they thought he drowned, so they grew up thinking Sabo was dead.
This'll make for a good one.
This is it. They're down.
Next, they flinched. We've got the upper hand. On my blade, I'll never lose.
Your skill with the blade is remarkable, Elaine.
Treasure.
I wish I could dive off of here, but no.
Watch out. I spot enemies.
The game won't let me.
This is it. Deploying shard. Show them your step, Elaine.
For some reason, I thought,
Silvery. Roll.
yeah.
I won't lose. Ha.
Time for a little payback.
Zypha, activate.
Wow, rude.
Way to fire me up. She's enough.
Xerus form.
Duality. They're down. Ha.
I,
Let's go.
I still don't know who any of these people are, Crimson.
All in a day's work. You may be strong, Shizuna, but I won't lose.
They should make for an interesting opponent.
They flank now. Let's close in on them. Too slow.
Yeah.
Lohengrin.
Have I seen Ace? I've watched very, very little of One Piece.
Remarkable, Elaine.
Like, less
That
than
looks
10
like a nice
episodes.
chest.
Which, to be fair, 10 episodes for some shows is like half the season, if not more. But that's beside the point. Fairy skill stone. Heck yeah.
An emblem.
Oh shit.
I'll remember this.
No. Can't quite hit everybody.
Oh, radiant wings. Knights.
Not gonna lie, Crimson, that doesn't help. As for my day was pretty good.
Yes.
It wasn't too busy, wasn't too slow.
Don't hold anything
It
back.
was just right.
Shining flowers. Give us your blessings.
Thank you.
My thanks.
Appreciate that.
I do know of at least one friend of mine who's just started One Piece. But she hasn't actually been in here in a while, so
We should go on the attack.
I think you're good there. Chris! How are you doing, Chris? You just started watching One Piece? Ah, yeah.
She's enough.
Crimson's like, that's a lie.
Yeah. A chance.
He's like, I know you ain't anywhere close to watching One
Let's
Piece.
go on yet. Shine forth. Palladium ray. We'll win. Have some extra.
I ordered a 4-piece from McDonald's the other day, and there was one piece that was missing. Is that
On
is
my
that the
blade,
same
I'll
thing,
never
chat?
lose.
Just what I'd expect of you, Elaine. Treasure.
Treasure. More of Nadia's skill stones. She's literally not able to be put into my party right now, video game. Why do you keep doing this to me? Material or upgrade item? Take materials.
It's a new area. Let's proceed with caution.
This'll make her a good warm-up.
His name's Solo. He's just like a samurai. I do know the One Piece rap. Say what you will about the quality of the 4Kids dub. The opening, I think, is better than We Are.
I'm on it. This is it. Down. Next.
I wonder if the One Piece rap has been like fan translated into Japanese.
If we act now, we've got the upper hand.
There's no way it hasn't, right?
Show them your stuff, Elaine. Lohengrin.
Yo ho ho, he took a bite of gum gum.
Cut down my energy. Cut the dark.
I don't even watch the show, but I love the rap so much.
I'll never lose.
That looks like a nice
with the
chest.
blade is remarkable, Elaine.
We're looking for small monsters, right? Yeah.
Elaine, if you would. Silvery. Frost. Keep it up. Understood.
Like to see how they would have done it with Robin and Frankie, but they didn't get that far.
Of you, Elaine.
I don't know.
Ooh, now they'd make for a fun fight. There's a ton of them. Should we get to work?
That looks like a nice chest.
Listen, Elaine. It is. However, you're still a minor. You can't go looking at Elaine like that. Sounds pretty super. Oh god, please. Fine, I guess I'll fight these things then. Oh hey, here's your favorite song, Crimson. Oh, did not mean to just mash the button, but whatever.
Yep. This looks like the end of that section.
Oh, apparently I was pulled out of combat and then put back into combat, which re-rolled the song. So instead of listening to more Silver Will, by its Japanese name of Ginno Ishin, we're now listening to something else.
Lohengrin. Keep it up. On it.
He loves cola.
Cut the dark. You're next, Shizuna.
Fun fact for you. I know I'm bringing out the fun facts.
Mana.
Did you know that in the Phoenix Wright series, Phoenix Wright loving
Like where this is headed.
grape juice
Shine forth.
isn't censorship on the West part?
Red.
He was just like that in Japan as well.
Good luck.
Yo, thank you for the reminder. I think I actually already took my pill. I did. But if anybody else needs to take meds, fucking do it right now. Let this be your sign to take your medication. But yeah, Crimson, I'm pretty sure that, if I recall correctly, Shu Takumi, the writer of the Phoenix Wright series,
Stay on guard.
also just liked grape juice and was like, sure. We'll make Phoenix Wright like grape
Do
juice.
this. My blade is both true and false, dancing in the moonlight. There! Behold! Zero's gleam!
It may or may not have been quote-unquote censorship within Japan. However, It was not added censorship for American audiences. I know that much.
All in a day's work. You may be strong, Shizuna, but I won't lose to you. Treasure.
Take the things.
This'll make for a good warm-up.
This is it! Blade now! Deploy charge!
We did it.
On my blade, I'll never lose.
You fought wonderfully, Elaine. There's a ton of them.
So we get to work.
We can win right now.
We do have an A-rank bracer and a divine blade in a bitter rivalry.
Stay on guard.
Show them your stuff. This is it! Kaleido! Fencer! Let's tighten
There we go. And we even stay at 3 S boosts.
That fight felt pretty good.
We should probably heal up before we move on to the final showdown.
Just
Well, not the final showdown. The final showdown of this floor.
Elaine.
It's the final showdown.
It's a guardian. Stay on your toes.
Let's put up a Jabro guard.
Shield! Protect everyone!
It's time.
Adamantis, 97,000 HP. That is less HP than Shizuna had during her battle.
Keep it up!
Let's take a break.
Please enjoy.
You
Thanks.
saved me.
Appreciate that.
Your move, Divine Blade!
What do you make to time?
Let's stay on the offensive.
Time, Earth, Wind.
Mana, gather upon me.
Oh, rude.
Villain!
Let's stay on the offensive. Sword!
Order!
You saved me.
Appreciate that.
Release! Here goes! We should
Which
go
is
on the
better. Yeah, damage and resist down if we get the stat down, but. Thank you for missing. I always love it when the enemies do that for me.
Now we're talking.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Here it comes! There! Silver wins! Let's do this, Ren!
Death blow back attack bonus.
The Grim Reaper.
Shall see you now!
If only I had more shard gauge. Sepith Rain.
I'll remember this.
Oh, he has all cancel. Boo.
Let's stay
Boo,
on the
I
offensive.
say.
Cypher.
Boo. She started the Union Cross stuff. Oh, the side story, right? Or not the side story. No, it's not accurate to really say the mobile game either anymore, considering the fact that it's, I know what I'm trying to say, I just don't remember exactly what it's called offhand.
Give us your blessings.
Thanks.
My thanks.
Appreciate that.
Ren.
Yeah.
Good evening, and welcome to my
Also, Crimson, I know what you mean,
Now,
but just looking over and seeing the comment, she doesn't know how she feels about mom, is wild to say with no context.
Yeah. Let's go.
Also, none of my...
Let's stay on
I
the
see...
This is it. Flash! Silver wins.
Is that Ray Chase? Is it?
I'll remember this.
Is it him?
Keep it up. It's working.
Seal mute side attack bonus. Yeah. This might even get me enough to be able to use Knights of Hysteria.
Taking point.
It does.
Oh,
Ray Chase
radiant
voices
wings.
mom. Noctis's voice. Got it.
Knights of Hysteria. On yes.
It's still so crazy to be like, yeah, a guy voices mom.
We should go on the attack. Ha!
Exactly, Chris. Ray Chase is your mother. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. But it is true.
Time for a little payback. Now.
I mean, that's not even really the community's fault. That's just how, not Shutakumi, what's his name? How the writer decided to be like, yeah, Master of Masters, MOM, mom.
Don't hold anything back.
No, we need to get her some
Zypha
CP back. Tai Yasue? Yeah, that's his name. Nomura. Somebody.
They're down.
Yo, we got the stun. Heck yeah. Wow, she really cannot move at all right now. How much CP do we have? Some amount. Wouldn't even get a bonus if I could.
You can do this. Up to you. Understood.
This means you'll delay Kingdom Hearts 2 level 1 run until 2030? Damn. Why would you do that to me in particular?
Keep it up. It's working.
Do you hate me, Chris?
I like where this is headed. Elaine.
There we go.
Kaleido.
By 2030, Kingdom Hearts 4 still won't be out. You are correct, Chris. That's just a sad fact of life.
You can do this. On yes. It's time.
KH4 will probably be out in 2028. Big if true.
Zypha, activate. My turn now.
We really got the paralyze off right there. Perfect.
You can do this.
And now we can side attack bonus.
There. Silver wins.
Because FF7 Part 3 will be out next year? Maybe. Do we know if it's made by the same team? I feel like they could easily have like one team do KH4 and the other team work on
There we go.
7 Remake.
Onwards and upwards. I'll reach even greater heights.
Woohoo!
I did nothing out of the ordinary.
Elaine hitting Employee of the Month? Or, not Employee of the Month. You know what I mean, chat. MVP. Just makes sense, really. How many shard tokens do we have now? 4,800.
Looks like you've gathered some tokens. Here I go. Beginning analysis.
Unfortunately, Chris, yes.
On to the next.
We refuse to acknowledge the fact that video games take time and assume that once one video game comes out, now they're immediately going to drop all of their other resources to focus on Kingdom Hearts 4.
On to the next. There you have it. Sword detect not done yet. There you have it. Target and not done yet. You'll need some more tokens.
Boo.
Pretty darn good.
They said they've been working on it. True, they have been.
Hey, I've been waiting for you.
95 CP to all now. Activity support? No. Item shop.
We've got the good stuff.
I know I'm probably gonna sound like Bane from Dark Knight Rises, but you played them, you played the games. I didn't see KH3 until I was already a man. Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean there, yes. Oh hey, these all cost the same resource, so I actually have to make decisions. Kind of. Yeah, we'll go over the sets, Judith. I don't even have all of Arkwright solutions in here. What do you mean? Where's... Oh, there's Aaron. No, I mean, I still don't have Bearguard, but Bearguard isn't even part of the team right now, so... Dang, there's no more costumes for me to buy right now? Dang.
Thanks a bundle. We've got the good stuff.
I mean, if I really wanted, I could just throw away all of Nadia's points.
Thanks a bundle.
But I don't want to throw away anybody's points.
Hang in there.
Blade Cage 1 and PS... Same. Same. There's a Clayman movie? I did not even hear about that. Didn't even know that was a thing until you just said it. Hey, Loco Moco Lavandula has been added to the menu. What do you even do? Fair amount, actually. And all out of battle.
Yeah, I can whip that up. And there you
Clay
go.
Face.
Take care out there.
Also had not heard of that, but that's
what would you
beside
like?
the point. Piping hot potato gratin? Yes, please. Resist up. 1500 HP. by a few of you.
Do your best.
How are you two doing? Oh, Van, headed out. Yeah, we're making a fresh start today. By the way, don't worry about Swin and Nadia, alright? They'll be back soon. I hope so. I'll leave the room as is for now. Just make sure you let those two know we're waiting for them. Roger that. Come on, let's go find some leads. I agree. Latest Tyrell times will be 100 Mira. If you're buying, hurry it up. Sheesh. Seeing your sour face makes me feel right at home. You picking a fight, brat? When are you gonna learn to keep your damn mouth shut? And where'd Pinky and her friend run off to anyway? Bring them back, would you? I agree, Jin. Yeah, I'm working on it all right. Don't worry, we'll find them for sure.
More candy? Again?
Yeah. You keep giving me new candies. So of course I'm gonna keep buying them. What's up, Night Wolf? How are you doing tonight?
Stay out of trouble now.
But yeah, they're making another movie based on a Batman villain. Where have I heard this one before? Oh yeah, you dropped a kid on these two. What the hell? Hey kids, boy, it sure has been a while. How's everything going? Dad? Are you crazy? You're only coming back now? Yeah, care to tell your children what's going on? Like, who's that little girl you foisted off on us? Oh, you mean Kasara? Well, I suppose that's a fair question. She's actually just some kid I met over in Messeldom. Did you ever think about how sending her here might affect us? It's like you didn't spare us a thought. You know, I saw her over in the square just now. She actually looks like she was fitting in pretty nicely. She's come a long way from where she was when we first met. Well, I suppose we've got some catching up to do. Why don't I go make us some tea?
I can handle maintenance.
Yo, you got new EP3. Probably gonna get a few of those, but I'll buy one right now. Delay after Earth Arts. Conundrum Ring. Oh. Shield 3. Ooh, do I have access to... I do have attack 3s. More importantly, we get evade 3s now. I've got at least 2 evasion tank... Like, not even really evade tanks, but like evasion builds.
Come again.
Going right now. Ornament. What do I want to get rid of for evade 3? Probably not evade... Maybe Firestorm? Yeah. Can upgrade you to an attack 3. Give you the other evade 3 that I just made. 6 papers collected, perfect.
If you want.
I'm doing well, Night Wolf.
anything,
How are you
really.
tonight? Elaine is fully opened. Don't take that out of context, chat.
See you later.
Rain all day? I mean, I enjoy the rain. Deal extra damage, extra evade. Evade 1, 2, and 3. Do I have a break 3? I have a break 3. Who has it? She's in a... Yeah, that checks out. Can I upgrade my hit 1? We can. Action 1, action 2. Cannot make an action 3.
Ask
What
me
about an
anything,
impede 3?
really.
Can I make you that? No.
Come again. If you want.
Elaine Zypha is finally unlocked.
me
You'd think I
anything,
would have done that
really.
earlier, considering how much I love her, but I didn't. Because I'm a good Trails player, chat.
you later.
I don't have enough to really open up anybody else anymore. I'm sorry, what bonus scene is there to see in here? Upstairs? Oh, up on the roof, perhaps. That's not the roof. This way to the roof. If I can remember how to navigate. Oh, Swin and Nadia's room. Swin and Nadia's room. This place was just sitting here after old man Bearguard left, so it only made sense for them to use it. And now it's vacant once more. I truly hope Nadia isn't doing anything reckless. That girl locked herself in here for days after we came back. She barely ate anything either. Paulette was so worried. Whenever we called for her, she'd only respond half-heartedly, if at all. Actually, I'm not sure she even heard us most of the time. It was almost as if she'd lost the will to live. It kind of feels like it, from her perspective. Yeah, Anya's got the little Caesars sharing ad, and they all thought he said Sharon. Such was the extent of Miss Rain's shock. In a way, having a goal to spur her on means she's doing better now. Doesn't mean she ain't being reckless, though. All the more reason to find her soon. Right. Yeah, I don't think everybody's a sub anymore. Congratulations, Chris. Who the fuck is up? Ah! Etoile! Meow. Sounds like she's trying to tell us something. Actually, don't you think she looks a little down today? Oh? Maybe something happened? Maybe. Actually, no. We just teleport back down to the bottom, chat. Yeah, but I don't think you're a sub anymore, Crimson, are you? You've got other ways you've confessed to me of ignoring my ads. Neo Life Aid.
Would you care for some flowers?
I would love some flowers. Rose Muffin. That is an adorable, adorable name. Not by choice.
Don't be such a stick in the mud.
Oh, that I'm not worried about.
Welcome to Laguna.
But you're still avoiding my ads, which means you're not supporting me in other ways. How dare you, Crimson?
But I could get used to this.
All of the girls over here.
This might be a little too toasty.
Actually, where's Elaine? Why isn't Elaine over here? Catcher's off on his own still.
It's so nice and warm in here.
Still a little embarrassed to be out and about. Maybe you'll be able to soon? Heck yeah, Crimson!
On top of the world.
Get that money.
Come back anytime.
Don't be such a stick in the mud.
Also, that should be an achievement for the sauna visited in Act 3. Heck yeah. Get a vitality droplet for it. Oh, because I haven't gone to floor 7. I'm like, wait, what do you mean I didn't get all the monsters there? All plugins procured. I'm getting close to that one. You just have to get denied so your mom can call an attorney. That is... Okay. Park Perilou 2. We've recently received reports of a dangerous monster in the area. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Monster quest. It's not often that you're like, yeah, I hope we get denied so we can claim, or so we can sue, instead of getting disability. Mighty Thievery.
It's kind of lonely without the two of them. Even though they weren't here
Yeah.
for long, we had really gotten used to having them around.
It'll be all right. As long as we're looking for the Garden Master, we'll run into them eventually.
Yeah.
True.
But right now, we just need to hit up all the places we can think of.
On the roof of this
What can I
building,
get for you
will
today?
find a rest area
What do you have
surrounded by
that's new?
greenery.
Energy bar, 15 CP.
Should you need a break from
If you
your
get
shopping, you are
accepted,
more
that's
than
great.
welcome
But a
to
couple of
relax
people your mom talked to said you'll probably get denied.
Please come back soon.
Maybe I should. Let me know if you need anything at all.
New recipe. Ignis would be proud. Actually,
Thank you
could
for
probably
visiting
buy
the Western
way more
Department
than
Store.
just
Please, come
10
back
of each,
anytime.
but yeah, for now that's fine.
Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale. What would you like today?
I would like to buy new
hope you
weapons for
enjoy
my
shopping
entire
with us.
team. Starting with the main frontliners. I think all of my other main frontliners are currently off duty. Namely Ren, Shizuna, and
gentlemen,
Swin.
your attention, please. On the roof of this
In that
building,
case, we'll go
you
ahead
will
and buy
find a
one
rest
for
area
you,
surrounded by
buy
greenery.
you a new weapon, buy you a new weapon.
Should you need a break from your shopping, you are more than welcome to relax there.
Sweet, sweet. Thank you for the hydrate. Hydrate's always a good thing. And a stretch. I suppose I can also stretch.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Yes, you did. What, Crimson?
If you need fresh vegetables and ingredients that are
Might play
directly
some
sourced
Wild
from
Arms
farmers,
4?
look no further than Holden Groceries.
Wild Arms is a series that I hadn't even heard of
We
until,
invite everyone to come and see for yourselves.
like, I think late last year, early this year. No, it must have been sometime last year. Actually, I think it was before I even started streaming. Point is, it wasn't until I was over the age of 30 that I even heard of Wild Arms. I have bought the first one on PSN, but I haven't actually played it.
Thank you for visiting the Western Department Store. Our stores
You're
have
gonna get a
wide
Coke, but
variety
you
of
decided to
fine
get
goods for
water. Good job, Crimson.
sale. We hope you enjoy
Look at all these
shopping
U
with us.
materials that I'm using. It's an old
I'll
PS1
get more
game.
good stuff in
Yeah,
stock soon.
I knew about that. They get overlooked as well.
Welcome.
I can
Thank you for
imagine.
coming.
What does that do to my base evasion? Ooh, nothing. That is strictly better than what I already had on him.
Thank you for visiting the Western Department Store. Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale. We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
Look at all this money that I'm spending, chat.
Please stop by again.
Pretty soon I'm gonna need to do another garden run for money again. Haven't been able to do that for a couple of streams. Get your ass in the building.
If you need fresh vegetables and ingredients that are directly sourced from
Got another building over here with new things I can purchase.
I can handle any maintenance.
You can sell me a new driver, Cataract. Arch driver with advanced water arts. Yeah. Including Crystal Eden. What about new plugins? Any new plugins? No.
Glad I was able to help you out.
Thank you. I'm glad you were able to help me out too.
What can I get for
You have something new. Excel Melon Smoothie.
Hope it's to your satisfaction.
Alright, looks like the payment system's up and running. Now I should be able to send this to the bank with no issue. Wait, maybe I should adjust the programming first? Seems like he's working on something. Probably has something to do with one of his new businesses. Sounds like he's in his own little world though. Oh, my apologies. Are you ready to order? I started a new venture project recently. It's a service for mobile payments. Everything's been moving along rather smoothly. I just have to make a few adjustments to the system on occasion. The entire process has been interesting beyond measure. Even thinking about it gets me excited. Although I suppose I should start paying more attention to what's in front of me.
What can I get
That
for
you should. Including the fact that I'm like, maybe I should buy more than just one of these. Stat down and 440 HP. Your arms be feeling a little wild right now? Ooh. Chris, you don't need to be telling us about what you're doing with your arms on stream.
I understand why you might think that. However, consider this.
Or shard tokens.
Let's see what we got.
My name is Conrad, the Vanished Migrant Workers. My name is Conrad, and I'm immediate for foreign individuals. Recently, some migrant workers, primarily from an impoverished northern region, have gone missing in the capital. I worry that people will cast doubt on my line of work if this continues. If you're interested in hearing me out, I'll be waiting on the department store's rooftop. Mediator Conrad. I mean, I could go do that right now. However,
on my way.
I would like to go and collect all the other quests and view all the other shops. PlayStation is bringing back some old games to their store, and seeing them brings back your little kid when you play them. Fair. Got this feeling inside your bones. They do be your bones. Yo. Ho. Oh, of course we're gonna have to go say hi to Bermati. Why wouldn't we? Also, he's got new stuff for me.
Nowhere better in Riverside than here.
It's really nice.
Come on in and eat your fill. My stuff can't be beat.
You sure about that? Well, if it can't be beat, I'll take 5 of everything. Well, all the new stuff.
I'll be waiting for you.
I could go for some fishing.
Let's do this thing.
Anything new over here? No. Nothing new to obtain.
I bet I can catch a big one here.
You probably could, Fairy. For a second, I thought that was a place to play basketball. I'm like, no. 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 Right, that's not the entrance to the store. Ya dummy McDummy dums. A gift for Aaron. Heck yeah, we'll buy that.
Come again.
Seems like he's changed since we last met. Doesn't seem like he'll be getting over his car anytime soon, though. I'll make sure to put some real elbow grease in. Hey, Lucio. What do you lot want? I'm just here for some personal business. I used to be able to get parts directly from the Etwas factory, but now... Well, I suppose the shop isn't so bad either. I have more options this way, too. True. Little mom and pop shops tend to have more than you may think. Let's go talk to Bramati.
Oh, it's actually warm now.
Marielle! Marielle? Didn't know you were here. Oh, hey guys. We were just in the middle of a little note-sharing session. Did you come to check in on that Nadia situation you called me about? Among other things, yeah. Right now, we're just looking for a place to start. Bramati caught me up on that. I can't believe she would run off on you. So, got any updates for us? I've been prodding and probing, but nothing's caught my eye just yet. Nadia always spoke highly of your skills as an informant. So I was thinking she might have stopped by to see you. I was the one who introduced those two to Bramati in the first place. He's also the first person I asked to look into Swin. If Bramati had heard anything, he would have tipped me off by now. Nadia's probably saw no point in coming here knowing that. If only I'd picked up on that little boy's trail. Maybe then we could have avoided this. There was no helping it. Even the Guild's information network came up empty-handed. Yeah, if the Guild ain't finding anything, I don't see Bramati finding anything. Maybe in the Backlight District, but I don't... maybe. I haven't had much luck with the Garden Master and Oathbreaker either. Ever since that mess on Nemeth Island, it's as if they've dropped off the face of the continent. Even the dark red beast that terrorized the capital is cycling out of the Gossip Mill. That's been bothering me too. It's the whole reason I came here. Nestledem, Longport, Nemeth Island. We've had nothing but incidents, back to back to back. Yet almost none of it is being broadcast. You mean to say it isn't a matter of the press being restricted? Obviously there are parts of those events we can't report on. That much is par for the course. But the media's response seems to be more along the lines of them not being newsworthy enough. It's like the whole nation is in peace mode. The complete opposite of how tense it was when Almato was lurking in the shadows. Dantes and the rest of the crew made it a point to spread fear however they could. But this Garden Master, on the other hand, is worlds apart from them, both in motives and in methods. That actually makes him creepier somehow. I just hope this doesn't turn into one of those too little too late type deals. He almost certainly has a plot in the works, and yet we can't find so much as a single lead. Well, I'll keep poking around. If anything turns up, you'll be the first to know. I'll see what I can get out of my publisher contacts, too. Much appreciated. Yeah, I am worried about Swin.
The world
and Nadia, of course.
Is your oyster.
Okay, 960, we're starting to get to a somewhat reasonable amount of HP to recover. But like, even at the start of the game, it's like a level 1 character who dies and then gets fed a wonderful kiss does not have enough HP to survive a weak attack. Let alone a strong one. Can we go in here? No.
On my
Let's
way.
go to Tyrell District. Fun song chat. You get to go shopping with Mommy.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. Please stop by again. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Please stop by again.
Million Mix. I feel like you could have called it like Mix Million or something like that. That would have probably been a little better, but whatever.
I have
What do I know?
What can I get for you?
Spring medley.
Thanks for shopping.
I just realized that I'm starting to get to the low 5 digits on money.
Oh, please take as much time as you need.
Gift for Katra,
I
another
hope to see you
recipe.
I found this cute. Thanks for stopping by.
May I help you?
Ooh. I get excited every time I see CP recovery on my items, especially like moderately high amount of CP recovery.
My, this is positively delectable.
Yeah.
Listen to this, you guys.
Here for some popcorn? Hi there. Wanna
Blue
try something?
popcorn.
Come again.
Anything else here? Can we actually go to the E-Spirit Cinema now? We can. As long as I have $700. I do.
Visit today.
Welcome to the E-Spirit Cinema's grand reopening. Your patience has been greatly appreciated. We apologize for any inconvenience caused by our audio and air conditioning equipment renovations. But on the bright side, we are now able to provide an even better movie watching experience to our guests. We hope you'll take the time and enjoy it with us.
Welcome.
Nothing stopping us from catching 2 movies, he said. We'll watch My Casablanca. Teen drama! And how many people are in your party? We're gonna watch it with Elaine. Judith.
Thank you for your visit today.
$600, here you go. And we're inviting some company to tag along with him. He went to the movie with 2 beautiful ladies. You and Elaine should swap places so you can have them on either side of you. Helena, a 3rd year at the prestigious all-girls school and the head of its library committee, does not get along with her first-year subordinate, Sherry. Being an austere young lady of high birth, she has exponentially little tolerance for Sherry's childish, impish behavior. One day, Helena finds an exchange diary in the library, its author desiring a pen pal. Intrigued, she writes a response under a pseudonym. Adopting the guise of a kind, caring upperclassman, Helena continues the correspondence, and her relationship with her pen pal deepens. Eventually, as the exchanges become more personal in nature, Helena comes to realize her secret recipient may in fact be Sherry. As time passes, Helena noticed gradual shifts in Sherry's disposition, with her looking more downcast by the day. While she could find nary a trace of melancholy within her notes, Helena's worries festered all the same, leading her to confront Sherry directly. Although initially hesitant, Sherry confesses that she's fallen in love with a classmate she'd been exchanging notes with. Oh, well then. In that moment, Helena felt a tinge of joy, but she is taken aback, her last failed relationship with a girl still fresh on her mind. Oh, Helena is just already a lesbian, got it. Out of a desire to protect her from that same pain, Helena tries to convince Sherry to cut off her feelings for her alter ego.
You're merely playing a game of make-believe. I assure you, it won't last. These kinds of fickle relationships are all too common here.
Hi, Nina.
Besides, you've heard that people who engage in that sort of thing often become an object of idle gossip and ridicule, yes?
I understand that. It's just...
Oh, don't tell me you actually believe that pen pal of yours is your dream soulmate. How juvenile. Flights of romantic fancy are all well and good, but I think it's about time you grew up, Sherry.
I get it now. This is your way of being kind, isn't it? You're denying my feelings so I won't get hurt.
She's calling you out for
What are
being
you
her
saying?
pen pal.
Did you not listen to a single word I said?
I did a lot of thinking about who this girl could be. I wondered, Who is this person that's comforting me with all these kind words? And then, I saw you. I saw you put the diary back in its hiding place.
You saw that?
She did, Nina. I mean, Sherry.
The person you developed feelings for is nothing more than a fabrication.
Yeah, Sherry. You're Sherry.
They aren't the rigid girl you see before you.
That's not true. The girl I see in front of me is shy, and she hides her kindness behind a thin veil of austerity. If I were to put my feelings into words, how would I write them? Maybe you can teach me, Helena.
Maybe.
We don't need to write them down, Sherry. Because they're already engraved in our hearts.
But writing them down doesn't hurt either, so you can always look back on them and remember. I knew when we watched it during our movie marathon on Nemeth Island, or I know we watched it during our movie marathon on Nemeth Island, but I was totally absorbed by Nina's performance all over again. Yeah, I really liked her shift in expression at the end. Really sold the idea that her heart was wavering. I'm also impressed by you. You're always praising Nina, and you don't seem jealous of her success. You're a real good friend. Huh? Oh, I guess I never really thought about it like that. I've always kind of thought of jealousy as feelings of inferiority due to a lack of effort. It also helps that Nina and I are on totally different paths. And besides, it'd get boring real quick if I was the only actress around. You know what? That's fair. Fair point. Instead of being flustered with yourself for the skills you lack, you channel that energy into training so you can get them. I respect that. As I understand it, Casablanca in the language of flowers means noble, genuine, and great love. How fitting. It's like the flower was meant for Helena and Sherry. Easy to see why they put it in the title. I can understand why they use them in wedding bouquets, and why people love to receive them as gifts. Just remember that the color can change the flower's meaning. Do keep that in mind if you ever plan on gifting them to anyone. I'll keep that in mind when I gift some for you, Elaine. What? Yeah, will do. Oh, she's expecting me to respond here. Hey, looks like they're selling commemorative brochures. Of course we're gonna buy a brochure. Having finished their work, Van and his crew resumed their work. Judith got up to 3 stars. Heck yeah. Strength and art strength +5. I'll take it. Okay. Onwards to the Satan District.
Head over.
There's so much to do. So little time. Only one shop has anything new. Though we do have a new scene to play ball. Wait. How are you not actually on my team right now? There we go. Much better. Talking about Judith being the only actress, have you ever seen Alex Lee made a YouTube short about the hate he was getting? I did not see that, no. Like saying he sounds the same and everything, he only gets cast because he's popular. I mean, getting cast because you're popular just makes you more popular, which means you're gonna get more jobs. Like, that's just kind of how it works.
What to do?
Bounty in the waterworks. According to the recent intel, a dangerous monster, the Kraken, has been sighted in the Satan District's waterworks. We would greatly appreciate you taking care of the beast in this beast in the guild's stead. No one ever talks about Sayu being in anything. I don't know that I knew Sayu existed until you mentioned him last game, or maybe not last game. I don't know when you first mentioned him, but I don't know if I knew Sayu existed, let alone that he was a voice actor. Actually, I might have known he existed, but I definitely did not know he was a voice actor.
Gonna eat something? Hey, welcome.
Yes. It's funny because he made a short to call people out. I mean, fair. Do I want to sell off all my droplets? I kind of want to actually start using these at some
Don't be a
point.
stranger.
Used to do English anime covers on YouTube.
Let's move. Let's go.
Yo, can catch a ball chat? I mean, he probably can, but I don't know if we want to right now.
Right.
Is that all the things here? Yes. We will do all the actual quests eventually. I guess we're going to the Backlight District without actually doing all the stuff.
Ho ho! Got a great lineup.
What do you have? Dinosaur wallet plus item drop rate plus 70. How do we get a dinosaur? How do we get a dinosaur wallet? Requires a bunch of other different wallets, including the Buffalo wallet that he sells right now. Hold on. Dinosaur wallet. Regular requires... We already had a Buffalo wallet. Why is it... Oh, because we had one equipped. We also have the crocodile and the camel wallet both equipped. Soon. That's how you found about him as Kagi? Huh. Blew up as a VTuber and a voice actor. Ah, I see, I see. Let's learn these recipes real quick. Right. That's what I was gonna do. We're just gonna remove these first. Who has the other wallet? Somebody has the other wallet. Actually, I might as well remove their accessories entirely right now.
Ho ho! Got a great lineup at great prices.
Where'd it go? Dinosaur wallet. Why can I not trade this? Okay, that's weird. I don't know why it wasn't letting me trade it until just now, but... I guess we might as well also give him the Buffalo wallet that I still have.
Want to rest here? Do me a favor and decide already.
Dang, I'm in the
Come back whenever you like.
quadruple digits on monies. So much for actually utilizing my thingies.
That looks like a nice chest.
Hey, apparently, I think we could have gotten this way back in like Act 2, but whatever.
Leave it to me. Conducting search. Conducting search.
That was such a hard obstacle to get around, chat.
This is kid stuff. No sweat. Conducting search.
Please just go forward. No.
I'm not.
I mean, they went forward, but not far forward enough.
Rats! The time's almost up. I bypassed the security. Confirming surroundings. I've got control of
There
the
we
system.
go. Got a hollow core that I could have had like 3 chapters ago. Yay. Got Pluto's Nova. Hell yeah. That is a spell, chat. Nebulous Cannon, Bewitched Slow, and his Time plus Mirage. We have Aegis Shield. Pluto's Nova, maybe. Because that hits the entire field. For the same cost as Arc of Eldorado and Jabberwock's Arm. And has Blind and Death Blow attached to it. What does Jabberwock harm? Fear and Art Resist down.
What are you looking at?
How do I actually get up these stairs? There they are. I always forget that shop isn't in the ring itself. It's underneath. Okay, I cannot in fact just willy-nilly go inside. And it's probably for the best.
Buy something from me. I promise you won't regret it.
You sure about that one?
You fancy these too, huh?
Cures ailments, 2400 HP, 40 CP. That seems pretty good.
Do come again.
Can't go to the Ober District. We
roll,
can
gang.
go to Tryon Tower. It's probably gonna have even more shops. Maybe another quest. Definitely have to come here eventually.
Welcome to the Tryon Mall.
Anything of interest?
Tryon Tower, one of Edith's major landmarks.
Art evasion.
You'll also find the Fern Store, a movie theater, boutiques.
Drop my base evasion. No, thank you.
We hope you'll have a
Wait, what do you mean we only have an evasion of 45?
I hope you found.
There we go. I could replace the dinosaur wallet as well, but can't equip the silver headphones onto her as well. I can't, however, equip the bronze lighter. Gold Rosario for another evade 6. Now you're at 49. Can steal somebody's Mirage Vest? Nah.
Everything to your liking.
50-50 evade chance is probably okay enough. Ooh, another movie.
Why not buy a souvenir to remember your visit?
Step right up.
Just playing right now. We already have that. We already have that. We already have that. No, we already have seen all of these, video game. Dang it. That's a wasted slot.
A movie theater?
Huh? Hey, isn't that...
It's Sarah and Shahina.
They must
hey.
be visiting the capital.
Yeah, those two are in the same agency as I am now. They're here to promote some of their work.
I'm quite proud of what we have to offer.
Well, thank you. Thank you for offering it, Lila.
We'll be looking forward to...
Our store carries a drink called the Grand Chardonnay. It's a vintage wine that has been made more affordable in recent years. We also have an aged Grand Chardonnay in our storehouse. Its flavor is like none other, I assure you. If you're seeking a beverage that's representative of our culture, then look no further. Unless a prince from another country decides to come in and drink all of it. But what? Why would he do that?
Hello there.
Quincy cake.
You'll also find the Burn store, a movie theater, boutiques, and other various shops to peruse.
Thank you.
Suppose I should also eat some
Stop
of
by
this
the Burn
stuff.
store if you want to check out the hottest new commodity, the T-phone.
What's up, Shahina? What's up, Sarah? Sarah, Shahina, you were amazing out there.
Hi, Fairy and friends. We sure didn't expect to bump into you here.
I bet you didn't.
Yes. Life is so hectic that we haven't been able to stay in touch. It really has been too long.
Is this our first time meeting them in game? Since the end of the year, at least. Glad to see you're holding up okay. I think so, yeah. Yeah, you two really started your stuff back there. Looks like you managed to put some pep into that step you were having problems with, too.
We have you watching our rehearsals to thank for that, Judith.
Yeah, you two are working together now.
Once again, it's wonderful to see you, Van. And everyone else too, of course.
Yeah. Talk about a lucky break.
It's nice to see Van and the rest of them.
I mean, we didn't even have to make an appointment first.
That is true, you didn't.
Sounds like destiny to me. Right, sis?
Shahina, please.
1 minute in and they're already making a scene. Yeah, sounds about right. I saw the Saga of Ravana, by the way. Not a character I'd expect you to get cast as. You're natural at acting, though, so who would have guessed? Personally, I found it to be very challenging, but it was a valuable learning experience. At any rate, it's a relief to know you two are the same as ever. No kidding. Hey, that's not true. I've definitely changed. See, I've got sexy lady written all over me now. Not from where I'm standing, thank you, Aaron. Your confidence is commendable, however. Don't worry, Shahina. You still have time. We can work at it together. Great, now I've got Fairy feeling sorry for me. Jokes aside, though, Sarah's gotten a whole lot foxier, don't you think? Me? Shahina, what are you saying? Now that she mentions it, I have to agree. Too true. Having your dancing appreciated by so many people has made a real positive impact. If you didn't have the makings of a star before, you definitely do now. It's like all your charms are coming at us at full force. I'm guessing you finally managed to accept yourself, huh? Seriously though, you'd make a real splash in the industry with a little sexy rebranding. Take my word for it. Judith, not you too. Hey, you have a big time star vouching for you. That's a good sign, as good a sign as you can hope for. Well, if you think so, Van, I'll give it my best effort. Just be careful not to let any sleaze bags out there take advantage of you. Believe me, they'll be beating a path to your door from here on out. That's fine. Guys like that aren't her type anyway. I don't think it matters if they're your type or not. Really? Then what is? Moving on. I'm sure you're all very busy. And we have another performance to prepare for. Good point. Sorry for holding you up. Oh, Sarah? Oh, Sarah. Anyway, see you around, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. What a beautiful pair of sisters. And to think they're on such close terms with you. That aside, they're doing remarkably well in spite of all that they've been through this past year. I think I speak for all of us when I say we're rooting for them. Yeah, we are. They're not dancing again? Didn't they say they had another show to prepare for? Yeah. I guess they're over preparing for it. They're not actually doing the dance yet.
You'll find Treon Tower, one of Edith's major landmarks.
Can we go to the top of Treon Tower again?
You'll also find the Fern Store, a movie theater, boutiques, and other various shops to peruse.
Yeah. SEM boost activates on the extra line. The range for forming an SEM is greatly increased, making it easier to activate with allies.
Oh, what an amazing view!
Very well.
Twice as tall as the Great Spire, huh? Whoever built this must have been compensating for something.
We're finally here together.
Huh?
Huh? She looks like she's bursting with joy. Wonder why.
Dang, Van. You're gonna let the miner try to flirt with you in her mind? I'm here to play at Treon Tower today. Edith is so big. I guess it goes to show how very small my own world is. I thought for sure Elaine was gonna say something about him. Given that she's such a fucking weeb.
Hi there. Want to try something?
Try and mix.
Treon Tower's observation deck stands 215 art
Come again.
above ground level, providing a panoramic view of the entire capital.
We can go straight to the center marsh, but we'll save that one for last. We'll go and start working on the side quests, finally. Starting with the 2 monster quests. It is right here. You're skinny as hell. The real mascot has some weight to him, right? Hold on. What's my CP situation? 200 apiece? Yes. DJ! Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. How are you doing tonight? You know, every time that I try to say shout out DJ, I accidentally type ! rated first. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Genope. It's nice to meet you all. Much like DJ, I'm going through the Trails series. I'm currently on Trails Through Daybreak 2. Trails Through Daybreak 2. I can speak. If anybody has to raid and run, I know it's getting kind of late. You are more than welcome to go ahead and go get some shut-eye. Or any other reasons that you might need to head out. But yeah, DJ, how was stream? I popped in for a little bit. I said hi. You were using Laura, and I loved it. How are you doing today? We are at max CP. Perfect. Fearsome foe is prowling around. Let's do this, chat. We're gonna exert all of one's strength.
Make it count!
Over here! All for you! Go, Catra!
Meteoric gravity.
Initializing drive.
Sure. Oh, Earth and Wind. You had to replace your AC unit? I am so sorry. That does sound very expensive.
We should go on the attack.
Activating drive.
Make it count!
Damn. Cannot, in fact, hit him from this far away.
Keep it up, it's working. Sword.
How far did you get in Cold Steel 2? I know you were in Legram, I think? I may be pronouncing it wrong, but you know what I'm talking about. You're in Brayhard now? Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
Chance.
Gotta find UCs. Makes sense, makes sense.
Make it count!
There.
Oh, I wasn't close enough to actually get the SCLM.
Here goes.
I think we're gonna vandalize Raid instead.
We should go on the attack.
Where was he? Attacks several times, attacks one time. Vandalize Raid. How's Act 3? Barely started it. I've been going around all of Edith, going to the new shops, activating side quests. I'm just now starting on the side quests themselves. I did like half hour in the gardens earlier because we unlocked a new floor. Haven't done that floor because I did the floor that I hadn't done in the last chapter. But other than that, all right, I guess.
Drive them out. We'll win.
We have learned that Shahara and Sahina now work in the same agency as Judith, so that's nice. That's cool.
Make it count!
Silvery. Draw. Catra.
See if we can get a delay off.
Wings! Drive them out! Elaine!
New attack. Heck yeah.
Oh, radiant wings. Knights of Asteria.
Snail guts.
My move now.
Why are you making your snail's guts? Oh, now you've got +9 to everything. Boo.
We should go on the attack.
Yeah, I guess this counts as side attack.
Keep it up, it's working.
Raging Buster! They're down! All you on yes! Going all in!
Let's go Pluto's Nova.
All you on yes!
I don't think this can actually, whatchamacallit, trigger an EXCLM, but, we can try.
Taking point.
Nope. Or sorry, EX chain. That's the word I'm looking for.
Going all in!
mess up.
Okay, locking on.
Light!
Fire!
Cut the dark! On yes!
Activating drive.
That's far enough!
Wow, you're just gonna delay her like that?
Initializing drive.
Yeah!
Elaine!
I didn't even see the 0 turn there.
All you on yes.
Pluto's Nova should finish him off. Unfortunately, if it doesn't, Pluto or whatchamacallit, Brilliant Halo doesn't deal damage, so
Nice. Moving on up.
it is unfortunately a great, but not what I'm looking for
Mirror deposit confirmed.
in that particular case of a thing. Anything new to fish over here? My guess is no. There is something new to fish over here. Elaine, how's your cat? Or how's your casting?
A bite.
That was easy. That's not the new fish already, is it? No. Tiger arowana. That's like early game fish.
A bite. I got one.
She was saying earlier that she just got to Berea hard. She's looking out for you, Cease.
A bite.
If anybody here played the game with Japanese audio, you probably referred to him as Juices.
I got one.
But no, it's his name is Usis.
How shameful.
Your day was fine? Good. Still picked up where to go. It's like riding a bike. Nice.
A bite. I got one.
No, that's definitely not the new fish. How many bait have I thrown here? Like 5, 6?
A bite. I got one.
There's my new fish, a kangaroo.
I'll give this a try.
Definitely glad I decided to look around here.
No sense going this way.
But I wanna. Trails game became a fishing sim? I mean, let's be real here. This game is a $60 fishing simulator with some plot about finding Genesees
Seems like a good
thrown
fishing
in
spot.
there for somebody. I don't know who actually wants that. This is a fishing simulator.
A bite.
Oh boy. Hopefully this is a new one. Yeah! Northern Arowana. And we have a big catch we can still get.
A bite.
Boom. Is that the other new one? Looks like it. Etincelle.
I'll give
Actually,
this a try.
quick double check. There's nothing. Yep, that's just the.
There sure are a lot of fish here.
Sure are, Elaine. Too bad I caught
Looks
them
like the gang's
all.
all here.
Seems like a good fishing spot.
Fine.
Don't stop now, Elaine!
Silvery? Roll! Catra!
There we go.
Let's go, Zeros!
Ad's always showing you food. I'm so sorry, Nightwolf.
Good.
I'll give this
Hopefully
a try.
I got some nice data.
If I could curate ads to what ads I wanted to show, I don't know what I'd pick.
I'll give this a try.
This looks like a good fishing spot.
I think that's going to be all the fish that I can catch here.
This could get tricky. There sure are a lot of fish here.
Chance!
Yeah, coin bullet, everybody.
Think fast! Take this! Go, Catra! Yeah, yeah!
Now!
Chance!
Thank you. I just needed the peace and quiet.
The wrong guy to fight.
And I don't even know if there's nothing new here or not. There is nothing new there, so there's no point in me actually fishing there. Cool, let's go over to the Satan District. Actually, let's go to Old Town first.
Well
Specifically
then,
for the
shall we?
bathhouse. I want to go to the bathhouse, take a nice, long, relaxing bath. And recover all my CP, but that's beside the point.
Welcome to Lagoon.
$500.
That was nice and refreshing. Get warmed up enough?
We sure did. Now we go to the Satan District. And go, where's the
I guess we're off.
dungeon entrance chat? I'm supposed to go to the dungeon here. How am I supposed to do that if the game won't let me into the dungeon?
I wonder what's going on with that plan.
Oh no, now's the
Other side of the streets.
good grief.
Fight the Wonder Monster in the waterworks. We should save first just to be on the safe side. I'm sorry, that was a terrible joke. I'm surprised we don't have to go through the waterworks first.
This looks like a good spot to rest.
Much better.
walk in here and the game's like, yep, it's time to fight the boss now. Two fearsome foes. These are Kraken. Tiamat and a Kraken. See, we were not told about Tiamat video game.
Keep it up, it's working.
What the hell?
Over here.
Release the Kraken!
I won't lose.
You're weak to Earth
We
and
should
Wind,
go on the
Earth and
attack.
Wind. You're both weak to Earth and Wind.
Activating drive.
Too bad Anya's doesn't have either of those.
I'll remember this.
That's what she said. True, true.
Light. Cut the dark. Catra.
Initializing drive.
Ha!
Why are you just taking a turn, doing nothing, and then passing?
Chance.
Chat, the Kraken is dead. My mission is completed.
Make it count.
We'll win.
I mean, that's a nice place to cast the refreshing veil, except for the fact that Van's the one that's actually in danger over here. So, no.
Keep your guard up.
By the heavens, fierce!
Thanks, pal.
Taken point. Oh, radiant wings. Knights of Asteria.
Oh, I thought he was gonna go down. I'm like, wow, that was a really easy fight. Not quite.
Pull out all the stops.
You can do this.
Sure.
Wings. Drive them out.
We'll win.
Elaine.
This is it. Kaleido. Enter.
Ow.
I'll take you on.
Rude.
Oh yes. By the heavens, fierce.
Chance.
Good luck.
Over here. All for you. Chance.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and drop an Azure Sunray.
I ain't showing any mercy. You're getting the full course. Azure Sunray. This
Go, Catra.
Catra.
Locking
Yes.
on. Fire.
Yeah.
Time to close in.
Okay.
Locking on.
Light.
Fire.
Cut the dark.
Wonderful. Brilliant, even. Found Ronwa.
That's all, folks.
Reward deposited.
We keep getting these hollow cores. I still haven't ranked any of them up to max level. And we've got one more side quest to do real quick. We're gonna go drop off at the bathhouse yet again. Spend another $500. This girl's like, why have you come to the bathhouse like 4 times in one day? You always just pick a random day of the month and then just show up like 10 times.
Welcome to Laguna.
Oh well, at least you pay me well. But you never leave a tip.
I feel nice and refreshed.
Get warmed up enough?
Don't be such a stick in the mud.
Let's be on our way.
Do I remember what the side quest was? No. I know we're meeting on the roof, though. That is definitely not the right one. Gotta go to the department store. Western department store. Go all the way up to the top of the building.
Ladies and gentlemen,
yo, I remember the guy that was trying to make the remote control cars back in Cold Steel 1. I don't remember his... Well, I don't know if he was trying to make them, but you know what I mean. Law alignment level 4. Boo. Emerald gem. All dishes sampled. We're getting there. All papers collected. We got 2 more papers to collect over the course of this game, chat. Don't boo law alignment. I will boo whatever alignment I so wish, Crimson. The vanished migrant workers. My name is Conrad, and I'm a mediator for some foreign individuals. Recently, some migrant workers, primarily from an impoverished northern region, have gone missing in the capital. I worry that people will cast doubt in my line of work if this continues. If you're interested in hearing me out, I'll be waiting on the department store's staff. Cool. And we have a bunch of gifts. Should probably give these at some point.
Expecting thanks?
I mean, kind of, Aaron, yeah.
Thanks.
See, Katra gave me thanks.
Thanks.
Judith also gave thanks.
Gotta treat myself every now and then.
Exactly, Dan.
I'll treasure it.
Yes, so many gifts, DJ.
Thank you. Thanks. I'll take good care of it.
What? You expecting thanks?
Thanks.
Thanks. Thanks.
I'll take good care of it.
Whoa. You sure?
Well, if you insist.
You have my thanks. I'll gladly take that off your hands.
See, Aaron, even Renee is willing to give me thanks. You the Conrad that posted the request? We're from Arkwright Solutions. Oh yes, you really do look dependable. It's just as the rumors said. Wait, isn't that guy... I'm assuming you're the one who recommended our services? You're the editor-in-chief of that one gossip rag? We met sometime last year, didn't we? Gotta say, though, you picked an awfully lively place for our meetup this time. Well, I suppose there's a reason for that. Alright, so you're as quick on the uptake as ever, Arkwright. Having a loud crowd surrounding us makes it harder for people to eavesdrop. Anyway, you'll hear out his request, won't you? Sounds like it'll be right up your alley. If I remember correctly, you often act as a go-between for immigrants dealing with special circumstances, right? Yeah, that does sound right up our alley. I'm not so sure about this one, you guys. Migrant workers tend to get caught up in a lot of not-so-honest work. They get a bad rap for a reason. Wow, Judith, that sounds like racist talk to me. Believe me, I understand the reputation they have better than anyone else. There can be a lot of red tape in their paperwork. If they want to feed their families, most have no choice but to resort to criminal means. People like that are who make up the majority of my client base. Migrants unable to obtain proper work visas. In other words, migrants who have no legal right to work in this country. I've seen firsthand the problems immigrants can face. It's not pleasant. Well, if they're Eastern, you can bet Hayway will take care of them. But I guess the others don't really got a lot of options. Exactly. So my job is to introduce them to people who can provide them some work. Then I get a finder's fee from their employer. And maybe it's not my place to say, but I believe that's a better outcome than them starving in the streets while they wait for their papers. True. Well, when you put it that way, I understand why you're apprehensive. I'm sure you know plenty of people like him who use their jobs to exploit foreigners. It's just, well, Conrad here knows where to draw the line. Though I suppose he has sent a few people to handle some seriously dreadful menial labor. But trust me when I say he neither introduces them to illegal work, nor takes cuts off their pay. Well, I guess that's as much assurance as we can get. Go ahead and give us the details then. Guessing it's got something to do with those missing workers we've been hearing about? Yes. You see, after contacting me about how the work isn't for them, they'll go missing altogether. It's been a pretty big topic of concern in my line of work, but nobody's been able to make heads or tails of it. Honestly, if this keeps happening, I'm worried suspicion will start to fall on both me and my colleagues. You know, that's understandable fears. Yeah, you're right. You'd be a suspect number 1 in no time. So, what? You want us to figure out what's going on so they don't start pinning the disappearances on you guys? If you could, yes. Does that sound like something you could do? Yeah. Alright, seems like a pretty cut and dry issue. Plus, we can't exactly say no to a referral from the editor-in-chief. Yeah, I'm also pretty worried about the safety of these workers, Sam. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so relieved I just can't get a good night's sleep knowing what could be happening to these people. And here I thought you were more worried about saving your own ass. I mean that too. I've been doing this work for a while. You hear some pretty grueling stories about the lives immigrants lead. You'd have to have the heart of stone not to sympathize with them. Well, that's how you feel. Maybe I just don't have as many reservations about this job as I thought. Agreed. If the lives of those migrant workers truly are in jeopardy, I see no issue taking on this request. On Friday, it's gonna be May. It's true. It is true, Crimson. Do you mind going over the details once more? I'm not putting the song on, Crimson. I'm not getting my videos DMCA'd. I can't thank you enough. I've been a bit hesitant to consult the police or the bracers, so this is a huge weight off my shoulders. What about me? I'm a bracer. I didn't know that. Well, looks like things are finally going your way, Conrad. I'm glad I was here to introduce you all. Anyhow, I'm a busy man, so I'll be heading off now. Feel free to decide what to do amongst yourselves. That guy's a real piece of work. I'm sure we'll be just fine without him. More importantly, why don't you fill us in on some of the specifics? I heard something about the ones disappearing being migrants from the north of Zemuria. That's right. They're the ones who have gone missing most frequently. Easterners and Central Easterners haven't seemed to be affected at all, however. Huh. Even white foreigners come here for work? They do, yes. After all, there's a fair number of undeveloped regions in the north. Along with those from Northumbria, the Republic also receives immigrants from the outlying areas around the Free Cities as well. Yeah, I used to hear all sorts of stories about the tribes up there. Strange that they've been made a target, though. You're gonna need to do some digging, particularly into the workers' backgrounds. I'm glad you share my concern. However, I believe it's best if I leave the rest to you. I'll be in the area for a while, so if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. So what do you want to do first? You don't exactly have much to go on. You need to find people who are familiar with not only the migrant workers, but specifically those from North Zemuria. Now that I think about it, I've heard that one subcontracting factory employs loads of them. We could probably talk some of their business partners into spilling a few dirty secrets. Exactly. The workers themselves would likely be on guard if we were to ask directly. Investigating their periphery is definitely the better strategy. Alright then, let's hit up Bradley's first. Given all the parts he has to order, I'm sure he's got some connections with people in subcontracting. Not only that, but he's the kind to pay attention to the small stuff. He might just have some pretty good leads. Who do you think we should ask about the migrants? Gabriella used to work with the Northern Jaegers, right? Maybe she'll know something? Nah, her roots run a little too deep in the underworld. We should try talking to someone more lawful immigrant populations first. In that case, we should focus on places where people from the north are most likely to gather. Come to think of it, there aren't the people who run Old Town's bathhouse from Romiferia? Ooh. Nice job, Agnes. It's usually pretty easy to miss something right under your nose. Well, it was more of an epiphany than anything. That being said, I think they became naturalized naturalized citizens quite a while ago. Do you think they still know what's going on in the migrant community? I think it's worth a shot after all. Or after all, northern folk take their saunas pretty seriously. Yeah, like Reen. Reen is very, well, not about saunas, but about hot springs. Even if they don't all have direct connections anymore, it's likely that Laguna still serves as a central hub. Then I suppose it's settled. We'll be heading to the Bradley Maintenance and Laguna Bathhouse.
Let's start this 4SPG, shall we?
We shall, Elaine.
I guess we're off.
Might as well go over to Bradley's first. Go to the garage. Think Ymir is where he's from? Who specifically? Oh yeah, Reen. Reen. Yeah, he's from Ymir.
Latest news from our news desk.
Got a question for you.
Hey, Bradley. So, you want to know about the people my suppliers employ, huh? Well, I gotta imagine they use their fair share of migrant workers. Don't they ever talk to you about them? Figured you'd know more. Saw a clip when Kirito was choosing his clients, or choosing his class in the fairy world. You know what class he picked? Spriggan. I forgot that was the definition of the class that he picked. I'm like, I don't fucking remember. I mean, they don't exactly fill me in on all the details, but I guess I have been hearing some strange things about him lately. Things that have gotten even me concerned. Don't know if it's what you're looking for, but I can share it with you if you'd like. That'd be very helpful, Mr. Bradley. Did something happen? Right, well, where should I start? Apparently, a bunch of migrant workers over at one of the factories just up and quit recently. All over a few days, too. I thought it was some sort of strike at first, but doesn't seem like that was the case. There's been no contract from the workers since. That is certainly worrisome. Were there any warning signs? From what I've been told, management had no idea any of it would happen until all of it went down. The ones who left were known to be pretty serious workers, too. None of them showed any dissatisfaction from their jobs at all. Like he's like, this one looks good, and she just is Spriggan. But regardless, they all got up around the same time and called it quits. I think they said something to the likes of, this job doesn't suit me, or I deserve better. It's pretty strange that they all gave the same reasons for leaving. Not to mention how these were the last people you'd expect it from. I guess they all realized they were underpaid, chat. Sounds like this was instigated by someone. Any word about the possible third parties? Well, I wouldn't say I'm that informed, but I heard a little something about those workers being seen talking to someone on the outside. I see. Whoever this someone is must have had quite the influence on them. But quitting so suddenly? What were they planning on doing after they left? Factory was worried about the same thing. They even asked them if they had any other jobs lined up. Guess the workers seemed pretty confident that things would work out. Maybe that person they were confiding in gave them some sort of grand opportunity. Well, anyway, that's about all I know at the moment. I should mention, though, everything I heard was just complaints from my suppliers. You know, that's fair. No worries. You've been a great help. Yeah, you've really given us a lot to think on. Seeing a villain or someone getting caught by Van yelling, I would have gone away with it if it weren't for the Spriggan and his noisy kids. True, but where's the dog?
Let's be on our way.
It's not just the meddling kids. It's the meddling kids and their stupid dog. Or some variant on stupid dog. I'm a fan of the mangy mutt. What's up, Anya?
Got a question for you.
You want to know about the immigrants from North Zemuria? You're right, we do see our fair share around here. Our family's from Ermophiria, but we share our culture with people all over the north. In particular, we get loads of Northumbrian migrants who like to stop by. They usually come in to talk to my grandma and grandpa about all their problems. They can use the robot dog. Yeah, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. I think maybe it's the workers complaining about their day. Bingo. So, picking up on stuff like that is pretty impressive. Tell me, have you heard anything strange lately about these workers you mentioned? Well, I guess it's not really new, but there's been some talk about them being dissatisfied with the way they're treated. Dissatisfied with the way they're treated? Are they being discriminated against? I think it's a little different. I mean, even though they're immigrants, they still look like pretty much everyone else in Calvard, right? Compared to other immigrants, the ones from up north don't really stand out that much. That's true. Even immigrant advocate movements tend to focus on those from the East or Central East. I'm sure it's because of physiological differences are more easily identifiable. That is true. That is very true. It's why the people who are immigrants from like Canada don't get as much like hatred as people from Mexico, because they still look like they're from, or they still look like they're white, because Canadians are also white, but that's beside the point. But if that idea starts making the rounds, it's not hard to imagine why northern migrants would be treated less favorably. And it's not hard to gather sympathy from them when they look just like the majority of Calvert's population. So, they feel like they're being left out, is that it? Even though they're dealing with similar problems, it's harder for them to gain the same amount of sympathy. I can see how that might make you feel a little bit trapped. I wouldn't be surprised if someone was able to use that to their advantage. Yeah, but I haven't heard a thing about anyone being swindled. So, she got to you already, huh? I might just have some useful gossip for y'all. Oh? You heard something? You better not be pulling their tail. Well, it's only something that came through the grapevine. There's been talk of someone who can pull foreign workers from the mire of their jobs. Interesting. Can you tell us more? You see... No. I've been looking into investment trends for social welfare services recently. While I was doing some research, I heard something about a non-profit organization that struck with me as a tad peculiar. An NPO? Yes, it was only recently created, too. They say they're a group that provides employment support to immigrant groups. It appears they've been luring in migrants who already have jobs with promises of both better pay and better working conditions. All it takes is one question. Are you really happy with where you're at right now? That's remarkably similar to what we heard over at Bradley's place. Yeah. Seems like there's a good chance that the someone they're consulting with is that NPO. They don't seem to be finding new jobs for the ones that quit either. In my opinion, it's all rather irresponsible of them. Least they could do is help get them back on their feet. I agree. No matter how prosperous the Republic is now, there's no guarantee that they'll be able to easily find another stable income so easily. Especially for those that don't have a valid work visa. Sounds like they're just increasing the number of unemployed immigrants. It sure sounds that way, Judith. Why would they do that? They can't be profiting from it somehow, right? See, they're profiting because now the migrants aren't working. I'm pretty sure this is that same anti-immigrant group that we saw in the last game. It might be a bit too late to ask this now, but what's an NPO? I've heard of an NGO before. Of course. To give a simple explanation, NGO stands for non-governmental organization. On the other hand, NPO stands for non-profit organization. Both are independent from their nations and are operating to better social welfare. In general, the ones that are restricted to specific fields and act on the local level are NPOs. Those who act on an international level and cover multiple pursuits are referred to as NGOs. I see. Thanks, I get it now. But if that's true, then this NPO isn't making anything better at all. Yeah, looks like we're gonna have to do some more research into this organization. Thanks for all your help, guys. You're welcome. I hope you figure it out. Come on, then. There's no need for thanks. Just join me for our next game of Mahjong, and I'll consider it even. You got it. Okay, so we've got a lot more information than we thought we would. Why don't we find a place where we can sort through it all? Shall we head back to Station Street? That way we can update Conrad on our situation as well. With all the people in that area, it's possible we'll have to pick up some extra info along the way. I think it might be a good time to inform the guild of any developments. Right, let's get going then. Going back to the roof, I take it? As soon as we get up to the roof. There we go. Alright, as it stands now, I think we have a pretty basic idea of what went down. I'm a bit hazy on a few of the details, though. Let's just start by putting everything in order. The base assumption is that the ones going missing are primarily those from the north of Zemuria. There are also migrants that don't have work visas. They quit their jobs all within the same time frame, but vanished immediately after. And the one who told them to quit was from an NPO. But the question is why? Why would they possibly stand to gain from getting migrants to quit? Also worrying those who left. It's also worrying that those who left seem to have cut off all communications. We'll definitely still have a lot of questions about the whole thing. If only we had something more conclusive. Why don't we just go to the source of the problem, then? Let's find this NPO person and make them tell us what's going on. Problem with that is that we don't actually know which NPO they're a part of. Huck didn't even really give us any solid information. Oh, Anya's? Is this that part-time job you were talking about? Oh, Miss Toa. Why did you suddenly sound like an old woman? I'm sorry. Other than Anya's and Elaine, I don't think I've had the pleasure of meeting you all. I'm Toa Herschel, one of the temporary teachers at Aramis. Toa! I also work to assist ICO, the International Cooperative Organization. It's nice to meet you. Are you Anya's teacher? Toa Herschel is also the chief instructor at the branch of campus of Thor's Military Academy. I've heard she is quite the central figure there. Not only does she manage to engage its current students, but its alumni as well. Well, I don't think I'm worth that much fanfare. Toa with the cake, respectfully. On the other hand, I've heard more than my fair share of stories about Mr. Arkwright. I must admit, I've been looking forward to making your acquaintance. It's just as much of an honor to meet the rumored genius of Thor's. Told you've got your hands in all sorts of places. Perhaps we'll have the opportunity to work together sometime. Maybe chat. Yeah, I'm sure we will. You know, actually there are a few things we're struggling to understand at the moment. Think you could lend us a hand? Miss Toa is associated with an NGO. Would you happen to know anything about the NPOs currently operating in the Republic? I can see Fairy and Katra dating since they're the same age or close to it. Fairy is a little bit young. If I recall, she's 13 to Katra's 15. Like, it's not a huge difference, but also Katra is closer in age to Anya's than he is to Fairy. I saw Toa in CS1 when Sarah was playing, and it was so weird for seeing her in her uniform, right? Every time that I go back and see somebody playing Cold Steel 1, it always feels wrong to see Fee with short hair again. I'm like, Fee, you need to grow your hair out right now. Rosette has cakes and cupcakes. True. She's a great baker. What? Are you having a problem with one of them? Please tell me everything you know. The group began to appraise Toa of the details of their current job and what they had learned about the suspicious NPOs. We don't know where Catra lies. As far as, like, guys or girls? There were a few times in the last game where I'm like, does he have a similar does he also have a crush on Van similar to how Anya's does? I mean, they kind of did, Crimson. They straight up asked Catra when they first met him. They're like, Van's like, "Hey, are you a boy or a girl?" And Catra's like, "Isn't it obvious that I'm a boy?" So, like, kind of, but we don't know exactly what he's into. I could see him being like, if he's not out to himself, maybe a closeted bisexual. I could see it. Call Prince Hanson on people who romance Fee in Cold Steel 1, right? However, her response was outside of their expectations. I had no idea this was something you were investigating. The NGO I'm currently associated with does work to support area-level NPOs. What I'm looking into at the moment hasn't been as forthcoming about the results of their activities. Naturally, there's been a bit of suspicion. Given the timing, I can't deny the possibility that this might just be connected to the one you've all been hearing about. I also believe that their stated intentions are to aid the employment of foreigners with special circumstances. Well, I can't say for sure that they're the same organization, but it seems like our most likely lead at the moment. I agree. But would you mind allowing me to accompany you in your investigations? This could be exactly what I need for a breakthrough in my case. I won't hesitate to give you my full cooperation. Did Lloyd do that in a Trails of Zero on a side quest? Thinking it was a boy, but he was a girl. Yes, but that was also a mistake. It was an accident. He accidentally grabbed Sully. And I'm like, Lloyd, how could you? And even if it isn't, it's still related to an issue with an NPO. It's my duty to follow up on it. You mean you'll help us? That would be great. Yeah. I would have been satisfied with a few useful tidbits, but having you with us will be way more efficient. Even if I do end up owing you one, I look forward to working with you. Yeah, Lloyd thought that Sully was a boy. To be fair, she was still very young. She wasn't growing yet, if you catch my drift. And had her hair up in a hat and looked very boyish. Yes, I think our odds will be much better with her along. Well, now that we've welcomed you aboard, do you think you could share any of your more recent findings? Maybe it'll help us figure out our next steps. Actually, I do have something. I have a friend who's been looking into this group as well. I've been waiting for them to contact me with whatever they found, and speak of the devil. Hello, sorry about all the extra tasks. Did you find anything useful? This friend of hers, I get the feeling they're not a member of the ICO. Aside of the NGO, her friends would be... Never mind, there's no sense in worrying about it right now. Yes. Actually, I found another group that was looking into a suspicious NPO. It seems to be for a separate incident, however. From what I've heard so far, I'm pretty sure the NPO we're looking into is one and the same. Anyway, did you see that you said there was movement over in the center marsh? I'll head over now to check it out. Sorry to keep you waiting. They managed to find something after all. I wonder who she was calling there, chat. Did the same thing with Haku and Naruto. Naruto thinks he's a girl when they're talking. Ah! Hair down, pink kimono. I can see it. As I mentioned, we're almost confident that the NPOs I've been looking into and the one from your case are from the same organization. Their official name is the Association for Better Migrant Working Conditions, or the ABMWC. To think they're not only misappropriating funds, but they may also be involved in the disappearance of migrant workers? I can't believe that. Miss Toa. Regardless, looks like we know what we need to do. Said something about there being movement over in the center marsh, right? Then we should hurry. If we're quick enough, we might be able to catch them in the act. Naruto says, thanks, you're really smart, sis. And he says, by the way, I'm a boy. And Naruto says, no way, he's prettier than Sakura. That is kind of funny. Following that, Van and the rest made their way to the center marsh. Sorry, sometimes loading screens are long enough that you just fall right asleep, chat. Do you think that's the person we're looking for? Let's catch him before we lose his trail. Fairy can play good cop, I'll play bad cop. No, we can't. He might just be an innocent bystander. Yeah, if we approach the wrong person, it could alert the guy we're actually after. We're running out of time, though. As soon as we get some confirmation, we'll make a move. Good idea. Speaking of Haku, who protected Zabuza, was voiced by Steve Bloom, whose birthday was today, I believe. Huh. Interesting. Happy birthday to Steve Bloom, then. I see. That person just now said he was from the Association for Better Migrant Working Conditions, right? Yeah, I'm not from Calvard, so he was asking if I was unhappy with my job. He said that in order to find some more quality work, I should quit as soon as I can so we could talk about other opportunities. If I'm being honest, though, I'm much more interested in having a stable income. I turned him down. Good job, Carrier. Van. Yeah, he's got to be our guy. The name, the methods, there's no room for doubt. Can't have gone far. Let's follow him. Stealth section, chat. If you don't know, Steve Bloom is Tom from... Oh, okay. Yes, we need to put a stop to this. The street doesn't seem to be as crowded as the others. Do you think he's going to meet someone? Maybe. This might be our chance to find out who's behind all this. Let's try and keep out of sight. Good idea, Van. Follow the suspicious man. I like how every time we do a stealth mission, they have to re-explain how stealth missions work. Nothing suspicious about the girl that is just ducking next to the wall right behind you. Richard Epker's birthday was today, so I believe he was replaced by Billy Zane as Ansem. Ah. Probably shouldn't be focusing too much on chat while I'm trying to do a stealth section. Is there another place that I can duck and cover? Gotta love stealth missions? No. No, I do not. Especially when you don't know where the hiding spots are until you're basically already in the hiding spot. Metal Gear. Snake. Snake. Snake! I know a little bit about... Oh, I guess this is where... I believe that gate leads to the old sewer system. All that sneaking must mean they've got a secret meeting going on. Well, that's definitely not the kind of place the employee of an MPO would drop by. The alley's pretty narrow. If we tried to cram ourselves in there, we'd be caught in no time. Mind giving us a hand, Katra? Oh, I see. Sure, Theo should have no issue getting in. They'll be able to survey the scene for us. Hey, we get to do this again! We did this back in Chapter 1A. Theo, don't let them see you, but transmit everything in your surroundings, okay? Understood. Pursuing the target in stealth mode. Sending visuals and sound to Katra Zypha. And how was today's harvest? Not as good as we'd hoped. They seemed pretty content with where they were. Guys, is that just Conrad again? Planning on going back to the construction areas of the suburbs. I had better look over there. Well, I guess we do already have enough for the first camp. We shouldn't get too greedy. Anyway, delivery is right after this. You'll be there, right? Yeah, after all I went through, I'll be sure to see them off. Besides, I wanted to ask the people up top who the client was. It's probably better if you keep your questions to yourself. Anyway, I'm heading down to the subway to find some runaways that fit the bill. If something comes up, just give me a holler. So they're collecting. They're collecting people. Did I hear that right? Yeah, this seems to be more dangerous than we thought. We absolutely cannot allow them to get away with this. And all under the guise of trying to help. It's just too cruel. We have to do something. The target is leaving. Sounded like he was heading to the gathering place. Alright, let's keep after him. Yes, we should hurry. More stealth segments? More stealth segments. Toa looks at Van and says to herself, thank God someone who doesn't do head pats right. Man in Black, that doesn't look like Will Smith. Dang, you right? Doesn't look anything like Agent K either. I forget who plays Agent K there. Yes, DJ, it is in fact, once again, stealth time. Time for my least favorite segments. Apparently, we're not getting any closer to being found, but we're also not getting further away from being found here. I'm so confused. Why do I stand up when I move the camera, chat? Only Toa can pull the ponytail off because she's adorable. I mean, Laura also wields a ponytail. So, Nightwolf, you are wrong. Tommy Lee Jones, that's his name. Oh. I can never tell when I'm supposed to rush in finally. And hey, we did a stealth segment on our first try for the first time this game, chat. He's using a car. Looks like he's headed to the suburbs. I was able to take his license plate number. However, even if we manage to find a car, it is unlikely we'll be able to catch up to him. Maybe my friends will know his destination. Can I have a minute? Hey, you mentioned something about movement in the suburbs earlier. Uh-huh. A bus that was transporting people? That has to be them. You saw it somewhere along Highway 8? Highway 8? That man was heading in the same direction. And that's our next stop. Sorry that this was so sudden, but I appreciate the info. We'll look into it on our end. Don't worry about the rest. Good luck. Give us a call if you need anything else. Alright, looks like we managed to figure it out. Didn't think we'd end up relying on your friends again so soon. Let's go see what these criminals have got cooking. We'll put a stop to whatever they're planning. I can only guess who it is on the other side of that phone call. I'll come back for all of these shops, chat. The game physically will not let me, probably because Toa's in the party and the game doesn't want me to go everywhere with Toa in my party. I should, however, probably heal. Onwards to Highway 8. This ain't what we agreed to. You said you'd get better jobs for us. Where are you even taking us to? As I said, we're taking you to your new employer. Just as we agreed. Besides, it's not like you were able to find anything better in the meantime, were you? Damn you. Should have never listened to your crap. You have no right to refuse. You're coming with us whether you like it or not. You're all living outside the law, don't you see? Just stay quiet and do as you're told. I see you finally decided to show your true colors. Sorry, but the Dollar family won't be getting away with this one. How dare you take advantage of these people? We're putting an end to this. You target people looking for help just to do something like this? And just so you know, we've been recording this entire time. I'm sure there's enough for a quick conviction, too. Thanks for scouting ahead, Theo. How'd you find us? Arkwright Solutions? Ain't you the ones who landed us in hot water last year? Glad to hear we left such a good impression on you folks. Then I don't gotta explain what we do with scum like you now, do I? Because we don't exactly bring out the tea and cookies. You're the recruiter for the Dollar family, right? Pretty bold of you setting foot in the trade even the Lie family won't touch. You assholes must be so proud. All slave traders are the same. The only way to deal with them is to beat them senseless. Agreed! Proceeding with the area lockdown. All bystanders, please retreat to a safe distance. Don't worry about the people on the bus. I'll make sure nobody gets past. I've got a gun. Think you can look down on us? You're not going anywhere. I'll make sure you regret sticking your nose where it don't belong. Maybe if you get on your knees and beg, we'll consider going easy on you.
Let's see what you're made of.
Let me show you just what I'm made of.
Don't underestimate me.
Can we get everybody? We can! We even get one side bonus here.
I'll dice you up. Here goes. Brace yourself.
So almost like being with them, she's like, wow, it's been a while since I've been with someone I'm the same height as. Yeah. She likes hanging out with Fairy and Katra.
No way.
I'll take you on.
Going all in.
Light. Drive them out.
No way.
Got him.
I leveled up.
We could have just basic attacked there, but he deserves getting hit in the back with a hammer. And if you're looking for someone to blame, take it up with your leaders. Alright, now let's get them tied up. Good idea. Damn it. They've ruined everything. Well, if I can't win, I can at least make sure they lose. Think again! Yo! Her gun is useful! How did you... I may not have been playing, or it may not have been playable since Trails into Reverie, but I still can use a gun. Francie! 10 streams! Thank you so much. How are you doing this morning? We get to see Toa's cake. Sadly, I can't eat it, but we get to see Toa's cake. I mean, sorry, did my intrusive thoughts come out? Let's just say I have a lot of experience under my belt. Besides, there's no way I was about to let you go after all the harm you caused. What, you really thought we forgot about you? You must be the king of wishful thinking. Yeah, no dice, man. You've got a hell of a lot to answer for. You better not skimp out on any details either. Fine, I surrender. After that, the man pretending to be the part of an NPO was thoroughly interrogated. The Dollar Family's foray into the slave trade was indeed a decision agreed upon by their higher-ups. However, the shell company that was used as a front for the NPO was originally meant to receive illegal grant money. As for the reason they seemed to be targeting people from the north, the culprit had no idea. It was deemed to be knowledge above his pay grade. Huh, so that wasn't, like, his decision. Cody! Thanks for handing them over to us. We've had our eye on the Dollar Family activities for quite a while now. Well, I'm glad we could at least be part of put one of their schemes to bed. Anyway, is it really okay for us to speak to the victims right now? Don't get me wrong. I'm only giving you a few minutes. And even if you do have connections to Kincaid, just try to stay out of trouble from now on, alright? You got it, Cody. Okay. I'll try to keep my head down. Thank you. Excuse me, Agent Hubert. Yes, we are able to apprehend all of the Mafia's collaborators. Still need to confirm with the 2nd External Affairs Division if it's related to the prior incident. How are you today, Francie? From what we learned so far, it seems that their clients... Yeah, given the demographics of the victims, I have no doubt that it's related. We'll have to do investigations into their backgrounds. Something wrong, Agent Hubert? It's nothing for you to worry about. Anyway, I'll handle the follow-up. The Interrogated Analysis Division should come to a decision once they receive all the remaining details. We'll talk more then. Slept a whole 7 hours! Congratulations, Francie. Well, as it stands, sounds like we'll be formally taking charge of this investigation. We've appreciated your cooperation thus far, but seriously, keep your hands to yourselves from now on, okay? Yeah, no need to tell me twice. Well, I suppose since we found all the missing immigrants, we can consider this a job as case closed. Yes, I agree. However, I'm a bit worried that we were unaware as to why they were targeting migrants from the north of Zemuria. The client was in need of people within that demographic. As for what reason, I really don't know. Exactly. Give Nightwolf all the scratches you want. Yeah, it didn't really seem like the guy was lying about that part either. Come to think of it, that guy from the CID said they were still worried about that particular client of the Dollar Family's. Demand for people from the poorest walks of life. It's not hard to imagine what they plan to do with them. Yes, but we don't have proof of any further intentions that they may have. I'll have to do a more thorough investigation. Well, that can wait for now. I think we should worry about getting these people back home first. Yeah, maybe their bosses will be like, yeah, we'll let you back. We need the labor. We need all the help we can get. After taking a quick count of the people on the bus, Van's group escorted them back to the capital. Upon arrival, the group went to report back to the Conrad on the outcome of the job. So at the end of the day, it was the Dollar family behind it all. We're not completely sure why they had such a specific targets, but we did manage to bring everyone back safely. Thank goodness. I'm glad I asked for your help after all. I must say, this was a scheme by the Mafia. I'm surprised this was a scheme by the Mafia, though. How could they be so cruel? It is, in fact, the Mafia. I'm worried the victims will have a hard time recovering from the trauma. Yes, that is a valid concern. And as migrants without valid work visas, they have very little protection under the law. They were manipulated out of their chance for stability. Even if they were to report the damages to the police, they might just end up being arrested and deported. The guild should have no issue with taking them in as a form of humanitarian sanctuary. But I suppose concerning their unlawful status, there would be a limit as to how much they could do if officials were to intervene. You'd probably have to dismantle all the laws from the past century to get anything done. Man, this sucks. How do you want to deal with this, Chief? Well, we get a choice? Guild in the ICO or give them to Conrad? Conrad? I'd prefer to leave this up to you, Conrad. Van? Well, I suppose it's part of my job. You just want me to place them all back in the stable positions, right? I don't mean to sound so unsure, but is this really how you want to handle things? I get the feeling you're someone who actually cares about these people. Plus, you got the editor-in-chief vouching for you, right? Sounds like a good guy in my books. Honestly, I'm not so sure about all this. Yeah, it sounds like you were leaving it to chance. Look, these people must have some pretty good reasons for taking the risk to come and work in the Republic. Given that Conrad's done all this before, I'm sure he's more than familiar with all the ins and outs of the police and immigration authorities. Which means he can get them new jobs in practically no time at all. Isn't that right? Yes, of course. In order to take full responsibility for this mishap, I'll be sure to have them back on their feet as soon as possible. And I'll make certain that whoever employs them this time isn't looking to harm them. You have my word. As a member of the guild, this isn't something I can officially condone. Are you sure this is the choice you want to make, Van? Yeah. Spriggans gotta be steadfast in their decisions, you know? I think this is the best way to deal with the situation. Besides, it's not like I plan on leaving it to this guy alone, since I don't trust him that much. If he goes back on his promise, I'll make sure he pays for it. Alright. I suppose we'll see how it all plays out now. Naturally, if anything happens, the guild will have no choice but to intervene. Just so you're aware. Anyway, thank you for all your help. The workers were saved, and I don't have to keep looking over my shoulder. I'll deposit the money into your account as soon as I can. Works for me. If you ever need help with anything else, just let us know. I have to make sure to give my thanks to Cunning again, too. Well, guess I'll be heading off now. I need to gather the crew and discuss our steps going forward. I think it's about time I head on my way as well. I'm sure we'll have plenty to discuss at the next ICO meeting, We'll probably have to do a bunch of research, too. Thank you so much for all your help again, Miss Toa. We wouldn't have been able to solve this case without you. Yeah, I'd heard you were good, but you really pulled out all the stops. I might even come to you for help on our future jobs. Well, I'll take that as a compliment. Farewell, Anyas. Good luck with everything. Bye, Miss Toa. Bye-bye, Tiny Teach. Nadia, when did you come? Oh, bye. We're done here, right? This whole thing left a pretty bad taste in my mouth. Understandable, Aaron. There's a few things I'm still worried about, personally, but we can at least rest assured that the victims will be taken care of. I think we can go ahead and call this case closed. We should keep this whole situation in mind for the future, though. Yeah, if those villains ever show their face again, I'll tear them a new one. Hey Van, do you know a Ko or an Asuka that Toa mentioned? Wrong Toa, Crimson. I'm sure the guild will have to raise their alerts after hearing about all this. If this is just a hint of what's going on in the underground, we might want to deal with the situation before it devolves even further. I'm worried that something like this will happen again. Van and Toa seem to have their suspicions of who the mastermind is, though. She might have mentioned them. Somehow I doubt it. What the CID said about certain demographics being targeted. Maybe... Does Anyas have some ideas to the full story behind everything going on? She might. Still loading. Okay, so you have you uncovered everything about our main concern? Nah, still a bit hazy on all the details of the plan, to be honest. But what I do know is that it looks like they're gonna take action soon. Guessing that's why the CID has been on the defense against the second generation recently? So that is how they're connected. Alright then, I'll continue the investigation on my end too. Though I may have to ask Angie or George for some help on a few matters. Wait, is she talking to Crow? I suppose this means that that incident Reen was concerned about might be a part of this as well. Well, the ball's in your court now regardless. All that's left is for us to figure out just what the hell's going on. After what we've seen behind the curtain in Erebonia, you might even say it's our duty. Right, this isn't just the Republic or the Empire. This is for the future of all of Zemuria. Alright, let's do our best out there, Crow. It was Crow! Honestly, I thought it was Reen the whole time.
Mira deposit confirmed.
$6,000! We get some Chaos points. Gray is maxed out. Chaos is rank 5. Heck yeah. Mayor Chaos. Obtained Mayor Chaos through Mayor and Van synchronization. Yes. Yeah, I thought it was Reen at first, Crimson. But yeah, no, realizing that it's Crow, I'm like, that's almost cooler. I mean, it makes sense. It's Crow she's talking to. They were really close. Yes, but I figured she would have been closer to Reen on a professional level. She's close to Crow on a more personal level. She was closer friends with Crow. But I figured she was closer as comrades not comrades, as co-workers with Reen.
Let's see.
Can get a Carnelia gem if I max out Chaos. Okay, onward to the center marsh. So we can go to all the shops here. Gives it away when she says, I'll ask Angie and George. Yeah, that's when I'm like, oh, she's not talking to Reen, is she?
Oh, what can I do for you?
Concentrated veggie juice. Your stats down.
Drop by again sometime, yeah? Oh, hello!
Ooh, a new gift for Van! Record that includes a song Van is fond
You're
of.
welcome back anytime.
That sounds so nice. Chat, what kind of music do you think Van listens to in his free time?
Anything you want.
Expand your rod's reeling angle. Nice. Increases odds of hooking a big one.
Hope you get good use out of it.
I hope so
Anything you
too.
want. Hope you get good use out of it.
Buy the bonus dumplings.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. Please stop by again.
What's it gonna be?
I'm just gonna cut in line to buy a recipe. And some raspberries.
Later.
Please
Check out what I have on offer. Let me know if you need anything at all.
3 banana chips.
Please come back anytime.
I'm down to $5,000 or $6,000, Chad. I need to be
What
a little
can I
more
get for you?
conservative with my spending.
Thanks for shopping.
I say as I continue to buy like 3 plus of several items.
What can I get for you? Thanks a bunch.
They didn't reveal it. I was gonna say that was who I thought it was. Until, like you said, they mentioned Angie and George. I'm like, oh, she's probably talking to Crow then, isn't she? Okay, that's all the shops. Yo, Jack and Hall? What's up, you two? What the? When did you two get to Edith? Hey, I was about to reach out to you. How's that for a coincidence? It's been a while, guys. Save for Aaron and them, anyway. Jack, Hal, a pleasure to see you. Any particular reason you came to the capital? Nah, it's just that Longport's quieted down a lot lately. Toa has them higher-ups to boss around. It's true, she does. We figured that if there was an action to be had, it'd be here, so we made a trip of it. I wouldn't say much of note has happened since Nemeth Island, though. We are on the hunt for a couple of runaway kids, but you've never met them, so I won't bother you with the details. That's so? Well, we'll let you know if we hear anything suspicious. Backing up for a bit, you said Longport quieted down? What about Hayway? Nothing official yet. They've pretty much got everything squared away. Just the way Sal wants it, too. Figures. Got the whole story back on the island, but that doesn't make it make me any less pissed. It's a lot to take in. Sal defecting to start his own family. Up until now, I've laughed at the idea, but if anyone can pull it off, it's him. On a related note, old Gian and Feng Lu are here in town too. Are they now? What for? I'd guess they have a whole slew of things to sort out now that Sal's left the Lu family. Could also be that they're just here to talk business. Whatever the case, it's not likely to have anything to do with our current objective. Yeah, we should focus on what we're dealing with at the moment. Best of luck. Keeping an ear out for the Garden Master, right guys? Anything come up, we'll pass it along. In the meantime, I think I'll mosey to the capital's gambling scene and see if I can make a few waves. Just don't get in over your head. I'm not looking to clean up after your messes. In fact, maybe I ought to come along and keep you from making any. Well, isn't that precious? You got your very own chaperone. Aw, stuff it. Yeah. Got more fishing gear. Was that all fishing gear? tournament-related stuff. Might be under activities. Just wanting to see if that was all fishing gear that I already have somehow. Types of fish caught. Yeah, that is in fact all custom fishing gear parts. We now have the best possible fishing gear.
Please check out what
I have on offer.
Well, I'm not 100% sure where we're supposed to go next.
Gotta treat myself every now and then.
What I do know is that it is after 10:15, so I should probably be getting ready for bed here soon. Besides, we did all of our side quests. We even did most of the first stages of the main quest. We can look for Swin and Nadia tomorrow evening. In the meantime, let's go look for ourselves for a raid. If I can find my Twitch channel, there we go. Oh yeah, I forgot I was in my own, or was in DJ's stream earlier, which means that I got to see my own raid. It's always fun when that happens, isn't it? Looks like Bloob is doing some Zelda tonight. Looks like she's just starting too. Or maybe not just starting. Yeah, she's been at it for not too terribly long, about an hour and a half. I'm pretty sure she's a bit of a yapper, so probably only actually been playing for about 20 minutes or so. Let's go raid Blueberry. She is playing through A Link to the Past. Uncle Scotty's on the final chapter of Zero. He didn't even show up on my stuff. Oh, way down at the bottom. Final chapter of Zero is pretty hype. Okay, change of plans. Change of plans. We're gonna go find Scott. As always, we can use these 2 raid messages to go and show some love. If you gotta use your own emotes because for whatever reason Twitch is stupid and doesn't let you use the follower emotes while you're following Spotify, why are you suddenly being dumb? I'll see you all next time, chat. I don't know why Spotify decided to stop playing my music, but bye, chat.